Interesting phrase, isn't it? New beginnings, which is, of course, the theme for today's annual meeting. In a subtle way, the phrase seems to imply that what happened in the past was somehow unpleasant, and what is to happen in the future will somehow be better. Some might even say that new beginnings save us from our past by launching us into a bright and glorious future. But that's not really the case at Harrow United, is it? From all that I've heard so far, there's no unpleasant past from which you need saving. Granted, as a congregation, you met many challenges in 2013, but I think something wonderful happened as you met those challenges. Something wonderful happened as you searched for a new minister, as you planned worship services week after week after week. Something wonderful happened as you cared for those among you who were ill, grieving, or discouraged. As you cared for this building and for all the children who come here. Something wonderful happened as you cared enough to meet the challenges of being a church. Your challenges were transformed into moments of pride and accomplishment. Throughout the year, you met each challenge with enough courage and determination to overcome the obstacles that you encountered along the way. Success is not measured by how well you fulfill the expectations of others, but by how honestly you live up to your own expectations, and sometimes even surpass them. Because you've been true to yourself and true to your dream of being the United Church in Harrow, through thick and thin, you've earned the moments and the right to be proud of your accomplishments. You've earned that. Indeed, we do stand at the threshold of a new beginning. There's no denying that you have a new minister, and that in itself is a new beginning. But certainly that does not mean that the past was unpleasant. Nor does it follow that we need to escape it. The past is simply the past. A past filled with what were often new ideas, some succeeding, some not. A past filled with creativity, imagination, hard work, and diligence. A past filled with care and compassion for others. A past filled with common commitment to a common task and the success that is derived from that. A past filled with the love of God and of working in this community in God's name. Friends, that's a wonderful past. And I am so glad to have been swept up by its momentum. I'm so glad to have been swept up by your past and to be able to stand here with you today in your present. I stand with you now as a part of our present, with all of us set to step, whether we want to or not, into our future together. And I know I speak for Susan as well when I say there is no other place that we would rather be. Friends, to let you know that we will be launching very soon a visioning process here at Harrow in order to determine where we want to go and what we want to do as a church over the next few years. In fact, I'm hoping we might even catch some glimpses of visionary ideas in today's committee reports. And of course, you have to realize that it's not enough that I have a vision. The vision has to be ours. And every one of us here today must buy into that vision in order for it to become a reality. But if there was ever a time to dare again, to make a difference again, to embark on something worth doing again, to grasp hold of a vision and a dream for the future, it's now. It's now. Not for any grand cause necessarily, but for something that tugs at our hearts. Something that's our inspiration, something that's our dream. We owe it to ourselves to make our days here at Harrow United Church count for something. We owe it to ourselves, I think, to have fun, to dig deep, to stretch, and to dream really big. Really big. But as I'm sure you know, things worth doing seldom come easy, unfortunately. As we develop our dreams and attempt to turn them into reality, there will be good days and there will be bad. There may even be times when we want to turn around, pack up, and call it quits. But those times tell us that we're pushing ourselves and that we're not afraid to learn by trying. So we ought to persist. Because with an idea, determination, and the right tools, we can do great things. And we need to trust. We need to believe in the incredible power of God that works through our instincts, our intellects, and our hearts. We need to believe in the incredible power of doing something that makes a difference, of working hard, of laughing and hoping, of making lasting friends. We need to believe that the start of something new brings the hope of something great, and that anything is possible. Anything you dream is possible. All we need to do is first dream it. Just dream it. Soon, we'll stand at the threshold of a new day, another new beginning, you might say. And what we choose to do with that day is entirely up to us. So let me close my message this morning by reading to you a wonderful poem by John MacLeod. It's entitled Awakening. Awakening, dawn's chorus, welcoming. The day new, untouched, waiting to be filled. And will we paint a rainbow with all its promise, or dull the canvas sadly seen? Each day brings its own colors to be chosen, mixed, pigments of joy, happy moments, smiles and laughter. And which will you choose? For life is choice. We are all painters, each in our own way, all needing to create something of worth, of lasting beauty, marking our journey, footprints in the sand. The sky today is azure, the sun warm and golden, a filigree of light and shadow play through the gently swaying trees. I clean my brushes, choose my palette of vibrant living colors, and begin to fill today's blank canvas.